Hey everybody, unlockable here. Long time no videos, long time no shotgun farmers. And there's good reason for that. Number one, aside from being super busy with work, my headset died. It was a situation, the battery's fine, that's usually what goes. You'd think, yeah, that's going to be your problem. No, it completely quit functioning. You could put it on, the battery's fine, nothing. So I wasn't really able to record. It would have been a deal I could talk into the Yeti, but if we do that, you got like double game sounds type of a deal. And it took me a really long time to have the free time to replace it, which happened yesterday. And here we are, wasting no time getting back. Now, what I want to tell you, I know a lot of people kind of rely on my videos not just for updates, but for archival reasons, right? You know, there might be people that played Shotgun Farmers 3 years ago that could care less and are gone. But there's new players that come all the time and they think, hey, you know, what was this like before this? Or wow, there was an axe that was just there in Riverside. What's the deal with that? And so for the archival reasons, since I've been here since the beginning, basically, I always do try to do a decent job of doing updates, kind of covering some of the things, and we've got a lot to cover here, but what I want to tell you is at the end of this video, you're going to see a bunch of unnarrated clips. Obviously I could record, it's just commentating that was going to be difficult, and there's really no point in me commentating over it because I would be narrating exactly what we did. And so a lot of the times when there were the new updates, you know, like the Haunted Harvest stuff, all that, limited time game modes, there were new cosmetic items added to the marketplace. Like right now when I click this, you can see this is one of the things I'm really excited about, the Bag of Shame. And we're gonna buy that right now, and I'm actually gonna equip that. I like it that well. So anyway, but a lot of times when Quasi does these like main updates, he'll also then instigate a series. Sometimes there were 3, sometimes 1. There's also been a lot of special things. His wedding anniversary, we had kind of like a delayed 2023 anniversary event. All that stuff, as best as I can remember, I have documented. Obviously right now the big news is we've got Season 3. I think it released a week ago, so not too long. That's why we're only tier 5. We did complete Season 2. We totally maxed that out, got to level 100 of course. And what I want to cover here is the Winter Event Challenge. This is going to go away. This is a limited time event, right? So a lot of this stuff carries over. It's done by your tokens or your snowflakes there. Obviously I think this was 15,000. It was the only one that we lacked. Or I guess this was new too, but I think we had enough tokens for it. So a shotgun skin and a Sniperagus rifle skin, in addition to everything you see here. Again, you've got 8 days left to get those. Previous limited time game event was Snowblock Fight. Now I've got Hide and Freeze. I'm hoping those just kind of cycle around through the winter time. But what we want to do is just come in here to Season 3, or you can access it here through the Cattle Pass. Now, there's a lot to cover here, and that's what we're going to try to do. So first thing first, you've got a lobby scene, and you think, okay, what is this, like thumbnails for YouTube videos? That's pointless. Yeah, I could totally do that. Some of you could do that if you make videos, but this is actually a brand new feature in the game where there's going to be, and I assume there will be some in the marketplace and some seasonal stuff as well, but you can change like the loadout screen. So if you really are a huge fan of Northside or the snow falling or just want to change of pace, this can become your default background in the game. In fact, let's just do it. I'm not actually sure how to unequip it because I've limited myself. But oh hey, that's way cooler here than it is there. I wonder if there's Easter eggs. Again, I've not played with this, so I don't know. Love the snow globe. But I'll play with all that later. But let's go back to Cattle Pass. And there's that. Frosty Farmer. This is going to be a good one. I won't spoil it. I'll let you check it out. Jolly Harvester, 100 bucks. Where we're currently at right here, we just got the gift wrapped Gravedigger. It's actually a pretty cool looking shovel skin in my opinion. And now what we will unlock next is going to be another loading screen. Note right here, this is the lobby scene of Season 3. This is a loading screen, so I assume, I actually don't know if this is going to apply on the loading or if it's going to apply as a background. Again, I've not let myself check this stuff out. So, and obviously in this case we haven't unlocked it either. Right here we've got the Snowbawk, which is a new pet. It looks pretty cool. Then we've got the Plaid Cobb. This is not gift wrapped. This is like Christmassy plaid, classic 1990. Some of you might be like, what is that? If you grew up in the 90s, you probably were forced to wear a sweater or shirt that looked eerily similar to this. So I assume Quasi is on my timeline there. Another 100 bucks. Right here, I gotta say, these ski goggles actually look pretty good with the bag. This outfit here, I've been rocking it for a long time. Again, I didn't want to spoil anything, so I didn't like deck myself out for Christmas. Ski hat or trapper hat, that actually looks really cool. Again, this is my first time going through these individually, so that's why you'll get a little bit more of a sincere reaction. The skier outfit, again, that actually looks nice as well. Right here, we've got another loading screen. This is from Snowbawk Fight, which again, if we would have recorded this last week, would have been the limited time game mode. Okay, there is the Brain Freeze hat. It looks like that goes over your head. Kind of hard to tell what all else is there with it. Almost looks like a gift wrap ornament, fruitcake type of a thing going on. Frosty Rock, of course, we gotta have the pet rock here in the winter equivalent. Frosty Farmer, that's actually a good title. Then we've got the Frost Horns. Not sure I'll use those often, but whatever. 500 bucks, really like that one. Let's see here. Morning Coffee, that's actually a pretty clever badge, I have to say. Right here we got a new taunt, Shivering in My Boots, and it looks like we get snow as well. That's pretty sweet. Got an Ice Crawler, which sort of looks like a Skylander type of a thing in an Earth Elemental cave. Or would it be Water Element? Who knows? 500 bucks. Ice Ring Rancher, another title. Right here, is this a gift wrap shotgun? It is, Gifted Grain. That actually looks a little thicker, which I guess is what wrapping paper would do, but I think I'd be more of a plaid shotgun myself, but it is what it is. This looks good. Frostmare Head. So that's sort of like a bad Mr. Frosty Nightmare. Probably an enemy that we're going to see in the North Side Horde Mode map, which, yes, that's part of this update, is the North Side Horde Mode map. Coming in next, we got 500 bucks again. We've got the Ginger Deads, and if you're thinking like, huh, it's like a guy and a chick Ginger Dead men, that's cool. Yeah, they're also going to be enemies we face, so very, very exciting there. Got the Mini Yeti, can't argue with that. Nutcracker Badge. We've got the Nutcracker hat. Nutcracker outfit, that's not too bad. Got 500 bucks. Then we got the Yeti Hunter hat, that's kind of cool. Got the Yuletide Tiller. Let's see here. Mini Widow, so this must be a step up from the other one. Level 37, tier 37, we get 1,000 bucks right here. Check this out, I'm excited about this one. The Plaid Asparagus. Oh, it's glorious. If you're curious on the sniper rifle, you kind of get a deal when you go into scope mode. You will actually have a background there. I'm wondering if this is going to be plaid. If it is, it's going to be stupid cool. Right here we got another loading screen. This is Farmer Claus. He's sporting what looks to be the double cob there. Kind of hard to tell in the distance. This one's going to be neat. It looks like a frosty nutcracker. Cracked nuts. Okay, that works too. 1,000 bucks, 42. We've got the Take a Sip taunt. If you see any of the shorts, I think that's the one he was using there. Frozen Harvester, that's a good title. Right here, Krampus Badge. This is apparently going to be the main boss in the North Side Horde mode. Got 1,000 bucks here. We got another load screen. It's going to be sort of like a Thanksgiving winter feast type of a thing. I'm excited about this because if you'll note, we haven't had a single shovel skin yet. At least that I can think of. Frozen Spade is what this one's called. This is a new one. It looks pretty sweet. Right here we've got some more tunes. Ballad of Krampus, I'm not going to spoil that for me or you. Check it out if you want to. 5,000 bucks at level 49, and then check this one out, level 50. This is where we typically stop. We get the Festive Cob. Now, this is what's interesting. I did scan through here just kind of like see if I needed to accelerate things, right? and you're getting 500 every time. I felt like we were only getting 100 in the past, and you think like, oh, that's lame. Well, check this out as I keep going here. This is something I like to see, particularly here. When you're maxed out like I am, you don't get to like level up and, you know, immortal farmers on the way type of a thing. This is sort of like a cool completionist thing, and encouragement to, instead of just like, ah, well, I got to level 50 and unlocked everything. The rest of it was just block bugs. I don't have to have those. Well, check it out. Level 99, you get the Season 3 Completionist title. And then right here, you get the Season 3 Completionist badge. Super cool. And I hope that maybe we go back retroactively and get like Season 2 Completionist stuff. That would be really neat. And if the block bugs weren't incentive enough, this is. So with that said, let's actually come in here to customize now. Farmer, I don't think we're really going to have anything that has changed here. Obviously, we picked up a lot of really cool outfits and stuff through the previous updates, which again I didn't get to record all of it because we were unable to. Hat's kind of the same deal here. Horns of Krampus. You need to complete 31 waves in Northside. That tells us we've got 31 to contend with. Personally, I still miss the count at the bottom to kind of let me know. Right here, Nightmare Mode would have to be beaten. And looks like those are the only two that are grayed out. And of course this one, I've still not gotten to go back and defeat the OG there. Let's see, nothing too crazy there. The taunts, and these are your 8. They're still filling out. We're almost to the point we're going to fill up like 3 wheels. Pets, it looks like we got a mini Krampus if you beat him on Nightmare Mode. That's going to be a brand new item. Looks like right here, Mini Reaper. There was, for the Haunted Harvest, there was a really cool, sort of like a never-ending thing. My nephew and I played it. I think I recorded it, but it only got like 5 minutes or something sad. It was really fun. We got to this, but then we got destroyed, sadly. So we ran out of time to do it again. Right here, the Mini Queen, again, Nightmare Mode stuff. You gotta step up, go through all tiers there. Seems like we would have more eyewear than that, doesn't it? But I guess we're getting a few things here this time around. The Moonsiders, very, very similar to our setup that we saw in the Season 3 listing. Weapons, if we come in here, we're on Shovel. Note right here, this one is going to be hard mode. Not Nightmare Mode, but hard mode, the middle tier there. So that would be pretty cool to pick up. I personally prefer this better, but I would like to unlock that anyway. Coming up, is anything checked out? I don't think so. Looks like we're good everywhere else. We'll come into the shotgun skins. Look how many shotgun skins have made their way into the game now. So, yeah, good stuff there. Again, looks like we're going to add several too. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to festive ourselves out here. So, the Peppermint Popper, which that actually looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll come in now to the interface, and here's our 2023 badge. I think we would have been recording and commentating when that happened. Doesn't look like it. Really, that's the only one we lack, and that's just from the base initial challenge with Queen Block there. Note that the badges did change for the anniversary event from sort of like the Sheriff badge to something a little bit more special and exotic. I don't mind either one. Would be cool to have both, maybe even. Tiered, if you will. But you'll note right here, if we click done, but I go back to interface, there's a lot going on here now. Used to you had badge, and then of course this is your title. There's a lot of titles now. And is there anything more festive for us? Let's see here. There's a couple again going to be locked down due to, let's just highlight it. That's going to be basic Queen Bok defeat. This is just 5,000 zombies again. I basically just play Horde mode with my nephew. I wanted to get them all taken care of with him. Let's see here. I've used Heyday Hitman for a really long time now. Yeah, we'll go Jolly Harvester. I think that's a new one. That makes the most sense. So there we go. Back to interface. We got the music, right? And we'll come up here. We've got the Shotgun Farmer, Queen's Ballad. We've got to beat hard mode. The Queen Bok Bok, I should say. Let's go to Frosty Farmer here, shall we? This is something we unlocked early in Season 3. Very similar stuff, but again, just a little bit more festive, if you will. A little more bell in the background. So, now we're getting to new things. Things I've not even looked at yet. So, this looks like a... I'm going to assume this is like the background, right? Let's find out. Yeah, lobby background. So right now we've got Season 3, and then we've got the original. Yeah, so the original will be overridden by seasonal events, in this case snow. I don't know if the lobby, which would typically be like what we had in the picture, or would be this. I guess I'm gonna roll with this. I just really like it. So there we go. Back to interface, we now have load screens. And looks like we've got, okay, this is stuff I did not know was here. I had no idea we had this many options. None. I wonder if that just cycles. I don't really know. So Countryside wins. How do we only have 393 of them? That seems strange. Right here, Countryside Night. We've got way more than 2 wins on Countryside at Night. I play that map a ton. That's what it is. So right here, Dark Side, 184 out of 50. So it looks like 50 is going to be the magic number. Forest Side, 57 out of 50. Graveside. I think we have more than this by a significant margin. I'm just going to say. Moonside, I've definitely won there more than one time. So, I don't know, maybe these counts aren't quite accurate or something. There's our north side. Right here, we've got Oceanside. Riverside, also going to need 50. Roadside, you guessed it, 50. Tutorial, looks like if you do the tutorial, you'll have access to this. West Side, 50. And then Season 2. So there you go. 100 over 2. Not sure what that is. I guess it's some retroactive type of a thing. But we're just going to go back to this, and I guess it'll be random for me. So that's all new. If we now go to Winter Event, again, we can just kind of highlight this stuff. Let's actually... Did I not do that? Let me go to Weapons. Sniper. Yeah, okay, let's make this active. It's going to be cool. And it'll give us a good feel if this is peppermint background when we put the scope up. We can assume the plaid one will be as well, so that'll kind of be something exciting. In terms of the progress there, note, I think I unlocked this one when we weren't able to record. That was 5,000. I've made a point to really use it. And then right here, obviously, we still just barely halfway towards the golden sniper rifle. So we'll work towards that. Now, what I want to do now, I think we've covered all of this. We're going to go to career. So, like I said, we're kind of maxed here, so it's cool to have that stuff. I haven't gotten to showcase or record a lot of this, but Season 1 did stop at 50. Season 2 went to level 100. Obviously, we definitely made that. Daily challenges, we're almost at 2,000. Gnome stolen, we're almost at 1,500. Again, zombie kills, I guess we need to go through another round. I guess Northside ought to get me close to the 5K mark for some stuff. This is the OG challenge. I told my nephew I'd wait for him, and then we keep playing the new ones instead. It is what it is. 2,500 wins. I don't know if we got to record that or not, but we passed that. We're on our way to 3,000. Shovel kills, we're just about 19,000 there. Shotgun, we're just about 18,000. Here's our other statistics. I've been trying in the event that we get skins for these. I'm like, oh, I should probably use a chili thrower more. You know. This is where we're getting somewhere interesting, though. All this stuff, we've Pineapple Nades 1,000 plus, eliminate. there used to be the achievements, right? Like Steam achievements, and it was gonna be like 500-ish unlocked. We did it with the lemonade, we've got it with the onionade, obviously PK2, pineapple-nade, we did it. Molotov cocktail, we've done it. Radish gun way up there with the zucchini. They're both raising up. But what if I told you there was another weapon that was not here, and it's in part because I have not let myself use it with the intention of killing it. Okay. I tried to not use it at all, and finally I was like, I gotta know what this thing does. So, what am I talking about? Well, let's come in here and showcase this again. Hide and freeze temporary. If we come in here to create, and we go to, I guess we actually have to go to horde mode, don't we? Let's do that. Alright, so note, if I go to dark side, I've never beaten it. Okay, so then there's hard, nightmare, and endless. I think endless might have been added this time around. Don't hold me to that. Obviously, I don't spend a ton of time in horde mode, but you do get unlockables here. This conveniently showcases the Queen's Ballad. This is the mini Queen pets. Graveside right here. We've unlocked this, right? And never played it. You'll get the Enraged Harvester right there. You would get the Mini Reaper. Then you've got Endless. Forest side, we've done that. Obviously, my nephew and I beat it on our first try, if I'm not mistaken. Then right here you've got Hard, Nightmare. Again, no reward there, I guess, but here you get the Griswold Hunter. And then this is brand new. This is literally brand new. Came out alongside Season 3. So you get the Horns of Krampus if you defeat normal, getting 31 waves here. Hard is going to get you the Naughty Sweeper, and then we get the Mini Krampus if we defeat Nightmare mode. So that'll be pretty sweet to take that on. Again, the plan is to do that with my nephew. There's still no escape functionality here, you just have to click and get lucky. But what I'm going to do now is actually go to practice, and we're going to go to the firing range. And this is something I have wanted to do for quite some time. Alright, so I had no idea. Number one, okay. There didn't used to be a soccer ball. That's new. I don't know, there's like a new Easter egg here, if it's a winter thing. Goal? Anyone? I don't know. Maybe we have to go back the other way. Yeah, this is all new to me. I haven't been on the practice field in snow before. Let's see. Anyway, that was, my apologies, total sidetrack there. Just for good measure, shoot these. Again, I don't know when there's going to be an Easter egg or something. So this is the Peppermint Popper. I gotta say, it looks pretty sweet. Again, when you pull up right that, it looks really good, but you know, nothing too crazy. Here's all of our bonus items. We come in over here. You can see we've got the Radish gun, got the Uzi. I've been using the beat action rifle a lot, again, in anticipation of having some, you know, custom skins at some point. Double Cob, AK, Strawberry Bow, Watermelon Gun, M6 Bean, Chili Thrower, Pistol, Tornado Launcher, Rocket Launcher, Sniperagus, and of course the shotgun. So we're gonna grab this. Why? Because this is special and new. There's a good look at it. Now this is what I'm wanting to see. Typically when you put these special sniper skins up on your Sniperagus rifle, you get a background that matches. Okay, so this one, it's not candy cane per se, it's just sort of red. This might actually help some of you. You might have a color preference. This is kind of a cool touch. Again, my favorite thing here is actually the leaves on the tree, or the snow on the leaves, I guess. Just looks really cool. So what we're interested in, though, is going to be over here, if I had to guess. Molotov cocktail, of course. We got the PK2, we've got the lemonade, we've got the onionade, and then you're like, oh yeah, and then we've got the red grenade. The what? The beet grenade? Well, what is this? Well, this is a new weapon. As you can see, it is the Pomegrenade. Pomegrenade, obviously based off of a pomegranate. Okay. This, again, I wasn't letting myself use or play with or anything at all. And then finally I couldn't stand it anymore, and I did. But I used it way away from people. and I was just trying to see what it did. So this is gonna be unique. It's almost like a spatial weapon, if you will. So if I stand up here on the hay bale, check this out. We're gonna throw. Watch it. See what I mean there? Kind of like the old firecracker trick, right? So, good stuff, good stuff. Is there anything else new over here? I guess we could see what kind of damage this is going to do, actually. Let's quickly run through this. Make sure there's nothing... Okay. Nothing too crazy going on. Nothing new. It's obviously... Okay. I guess all the Easter eggs are still here, right? So, there's our Easter egg holding station. And, can we get it? Yeah, we got it. So it looks like everything there's probably the same. But what I want to do now is work in the name of science. I don't know if you can actually die here in the practice field. I've never actually tried, but these don't tell me damage, and hopefully this will. So is there a time limit on it? Is it... Huh. Okay, so I guess you can't take damage here? Well, let's actually find out, just for good measure. Oh, you totally can. Can you die on the practice field? That seems like that should be an achievement. Like, congratulations, you're an idiot. Okay, let's try this again. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight down. Huh. Interesting. That doesn't seem to do damage. So... how do we want to best make this happen? Well, let's just run over here and say hi to our old friend, Pomegrenade. That should totally be an achievement. You died in practice. You know, like, not a practice match, just like literally practice. You know what I mean? That's kind of an accomplishment. Looks like you got random spawn points. The radio's there. So yeah, that is the new weapon though, the Pomegrenade. And I don't know what kind of damage it does because it doesn't seem to do any damage to us. I'm gonna chuck it here. I don't know if it's only those that would do damage. We're having a hard time kind of getting hit by it, so I'm gonna do this and run over here. They just keep bouncing opposite of how I want them to. Oh no. I hear it. It sounds like it's doing damage, but I can't perceive it, right? Like, if I do this, fresh squeeze myself, boom, 25 on impact, 5 residual, right? And the problem is here, I mean, even like point blank range, nothing on impact, nothing there. So I don't know. We'll have to try and figure that out. But that is the new weapon. It's super exciting. Again, we didn't get a new map. Didn't get anything like super crazy. But we do have Horde mode on north side, which is cool. Very cool, I must say. And I'm excited to play it. Again, the plan is to go with my nephew. Which tree was it? That one, I think. Yeah. You saw it, right? Somewhere up in there. Maybe we can get it with a Pomegrenade. Let's try that. Actually, seems like it'll be a good use of it. Maybe I can have my nephew like throw one and hit me and see what happens. So we'll time it. That was a wonderful throw. Well, obviously professional here, but it's in here somewhere, isn't it? Maybe it gave us credit for it. No, it totally didn't. Anyway, that's irrelevant. You've seen me go through that before. Let me know what you think on this. Again, here at the end, I'm going to set you up. You'll have some cool stuff with the unlockables that we've kind of had along the way, if you will. And we'll call it good. So, sort of bonus coverage here for you with the golden stuff. But, yeah, let me know what you think of this. Again, the maps. Let's talk maps. Oceanside doesn't have snow. I cannot remember if Darkside did. Countryside, yes. Riverside, yes. Roadside, yes. Countryside at night, surprisingly, yes. Graveside, I think, did. Northside obviously does. Moonside, no, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I really do like the aesthetics of the map. Kind of getting that as a bonus. But anyway, this is kind of like a test of the headset and mic and all that stuff. I'm not using the Yeti. This is literally the headset and mic. Let me know what you think of it. I've got some. What do I have? I've played a lot of Minecraft here and there. Nothing like stupid crazy, but we have done it, and if that's something that you want to see, you can let me know. I'll try to get like maybe an update of sorts there. But the big deal here, what we've got to figure out what it's like, is this beautiful gem here, which is the Pomegrenade. And you can also do that, which is pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, that is it, man. I guess next recording you see from me, we'll hopefully be playing either with my nephew, trying out the Northside Horde mode for the first time, or I might just do a deal where I come in and we do some special stuff. This kind of depends what we're feeling like, I suppose. But yeah, that's about it, man. This is super cool stuff. Again, anxiously awaiting more features in the game, whether that's maps, other weapons, new game modes altogether. It's just options are endless, if you will. But let's see here. I guess there's an egg in there too. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this stuff. Again, my apologies for the lull in videos. I just legitimately was unable to make any of that happen. So sorry. I do the best I can. Again, I don't really make a living doing this. I just you know, do it for fun still, even after all this time, 10 plus years, still just for fun. So that's what I've got. That's all I can tell you. Thanks again for watching. I hope everybody had a very, very Merry Christmas. And assuming I'm not a lazy bum or falls asleep, you'll get to see this New Year's Eve. So I hope you all have a fantastic start to 2024. With that said, thanks again for watching. I hope I catch you back here for more action from the farm.